It's strange how you can be surrounded by people and still feel completely alone. You can have friends, family, coworkers, classmates, and still feel like something is missing, like you're disconnected from the world around you, like you're drifting through your own life without anyone really seeing you. And the truth is, you're not the only one who feels this way. In fact, more people feel lonely right now than at any other point in modern history. So what happened? Why does everyone feel so lonely now? We live in the most connected time ever. You can message someone instantly. You can see what your friends are doing at any moment. You can talk to people across the world without even thinking about it. But somehow, all of this connection made us feel more isolated, because what we have now isn't real connection. It's proximity without presence. It's communication without depth. It's constant contact without real closeness. We replace conversations with notifications. We replace community with timelines. We replace friendships with mutuals. And it's not enough. It never was. There was a time when community wasn't something you had to search for. It was built into your life. You knew your neighbors. You saw the same people every day. You had routines, traditions, and shared spaces. But now, people move constantly. Work pulls everyone in different directions. Neighborhoods feel temporary, and friendships feel fragile. We don't grow up with the same people anymore. We don't stay in the same places. We don't build long-term relationships by default. Everything feels temporary. Everyone feels replaceable. And when everything is temporary, nothing feels safe. Another reason we feel lonely is because we're overstimulated. Our brains are constantly flooded with information, entertainment, and noise. Scroll, swipe, refresh, repeat. We're always distracted, always consuming, always filling the silence. But silence is where connection grows. It's where conversations deepen. It's where relationships form. When your brain is overloaded, you don't have the emotional bandwidth to connect. You're too tired, too drained, too numb. Loneliness isn't always about being alone. Sometimes it's about being too overwhelmed to let anyone in. We're living in a time where everyone feels rushed. Everyone feels behind. Everyone feels like they're running from one thing to the next. And when people are exhausted, they don't have the energy to maintain friendships. They don't have the time to check in. They don't have the space to be present. So relationships fade, not because people don't care, but because everyone is overwhelmed. We're all carrying too much. We're all trying to keep up. We're all tired. And loneliness grows in the gaps between people who are too drained to reach out. Here's the part no one talks about. Most people don't admit they're lonely. They think it makes them look weak, or dramatic, or needy, so they hide it. They pretend they're fine. They keep everything on the surface. But when everyone hides their loneliness, everyone feels even more alone. You start to think you're the only one struggling. You start to think something is wrong with you. You start to think you're the only person who feels disconnected. But you're not. You're part of a silent epidemic that almost no one talks about. Loneliness tricks you. It makes you believe the problem is you, that you're uninteresting, or unlovable, or forgettable. But the truth is, you're living in a world that changed faster than humans did. We weren't built for constant noise. We weren't built for endless comparison. We weren't built for temporary relationships. We weren't built for digital connection without physical presence. You're not broken. You're reacting to a world that doesn't give you what you need. If you feel lonely, it doesn't mean you're failing. It doesn't mean you're behind. It doesn't mean you're different from everyone else. It means you're human. And you're living in a time where being human is harder than it should be. You're not alone in feeling alone. More people understand you than you realize. If you made it to the end, thanks for being here. Stay safe and take care of yourself. And hey, if you found this video helpful, remember to hit that like and subscribe button for more content, as it really helps the channel out. Until next time, this is The Files Leaked.